Good day, everyone. My name is Sofea Humairah from TESOL 2, and today I would like to talk about living on campus versus living independently. What should college students consider? A lot of people think that college is when young adults learn how to be responsible and free at the same time. But here's the issue. Should we be free by living alone? Should we join the structured community of campus life though? This choice is not little. It has an effect on our grades, our money, our emotional growth, and in the end, the kind of work we get ready for. There are definitely good things about living on your own, to be fair. Having privacy, freedom, and the capacity to operate your own home can help you grow up and get ready for adult responsibilities. Many students regard it as a quick way to become an adult. However, these benefits can often come with unexpected problems, such as being alone, having money problems, and the stress of having to pay expenses and get to school while doing the hard work. Of course, life on campus isn't perfect. There are a lot of downsides like rules, less privacy, and the fact that social life might be interrupted. College gives you more academic, financial, and emotional support than other options, including taking classes online or commuting from home, which don't usually have as much community involvement or resources. Living on campus helps create a consistent learning environment. The distinction between lecture halls and study spaces are becoming less clear in a good way. Your closeness to libraries, classroom, and co-workers encourages teamwork and make it easy to get information right away. For instance, at IPG, teacher trainees often keep talking about what they learn in class in their dorm rooms, turning them into mini lecture halls. On the other hand, students who live alone often feel commuter exhaustion, which is when long trips make it hard to focus and stay awake. Well, picture this. You are wedged in a traffic jam for a solid hour and your first class is about to start. You are already struggling to concentrate. Campus immersion makes it easier to take part in and grow professionally in difficult programs like IPG teacher training and other professional courses. Living in college is usually less expensive. Dorms are like ecosystems that includes utilities, transportation, and maintenance in their prices. Independent living gives students greater freedom, but it also means that they have to handle several payments and unexpected costs, acting as property managers on top of their schoolwork. As students who rent a room in a private home, for instance, may need to make room in their budget for rent, utilities, internet, transportation, and maintenance in addition to their schoolwork. This dual focus can hurt performance in a tough academic program because their monthly costs are predictable. Students who live on campus at IPG usually have less financial stress. The emotional health of students is just as important. Living alone can provide you with privacy, but it can also make you feel lonely, which can stop you from growing emotionally. Living alone may seem like a good idea at first, but it might make you feel lonely. On the other hand, life on campus is more regimented and social. Living in shared dorms help people learn how to be kind, make friends, and be strong, all of which are crucial for teachers in the future. Also, easy to access to pastoral care and peer support makes sure that students with mental health issues don't have to deal with them on their own. For instance, at IPG, wardens and peer mentors regularly notice when a trainee is having trouble and step in. You can't get this amount of help in private homes. This kind of help isn't just for people training to be teachers. Schools all across the world have shown that living on campus makes students happier and more likely to stay in school. Statistics show that first-year students who live on campus in the United States are more likely to finish their studies. Many Malaysian universities offer residential colleges because they know that living in an orderly style might help students achieve better in school. My examples are from IPG, but the essential point is that living on campus helps you do better in school and feel better about yourself. When deciding between living on campus and living on your own, think about how personal freedom and structured achievements affect each other. Living on your own helps you grow up, but staying on campus gives you a safety net for your grades, mental health, and readiness for a job. Living on campus helps students in fast-paced programs like IPG understand and feel more confident as professionals. Living on campus isn't simply convenient. It shows that you care about your community, are strong, and want to do your best. Before we can create supportive circumstances for our students, we need to do well in conditions that helps us grow. This makes the campus more than just a place to live. It is also a place to train your mind and heart. So, while you are trying to decide whether to live alone or on campus, keep in mind that being independent teaches us how to be responsible, but being a part of community teaches us how to be strong. Tenacity is what gets our children and us get through the challenges that lie ahead in the classroom. There are also problems with not having the necessary skills in addition to school, money, and feelings. Students who live alone have to learn how to take care of their homes. This includes cooking, cleaning, setting a budget, and knowing what to do when something goes wrong. They are very important abilities for living. Students who live on campus can still learn these skills. In reality, it helps them practice them step by step without having to do everything by themselves. For instance, many dorms want you to budget together, which helps you learn how to be responsible and gives you safety net. People also often neglect to network. Students who reside on campus meet individuals from all over the country every day. This provides them possibilities to work together and develop friends for life. This informal network often turn into professional partnerships later on. For instance, at IPG, trainees who make friends while discussing about things in their hostels usually end up working together as teachers later on. Living, on, living alone can provide people more solitude, but it can also stop them from making new friends that help them grow as people and in their jobs. Universities all across the world arrange campus housing not only to make things easier, but also to help students learn together. For example, dorms on Japanese campuses encourages students to feel that they are all responsible for each other. In the UK, however, residential institutions depend on tradition and mentorship to build a sense of community and support among students that makes their education better. These models shows that living on campus is more than just a place to sleep. It is a method of thinking about education that focuses on getting involved in the community, growing as a person, and making friends that will last a lifetime. Independent living, on the other hand, is very different from place to place because of the local rental markets, and it often doesn't have this kind of design. Ultimately, the decision about your college residence significantly reflects the type of students and professional you aspire to become. That is when you truly get a glimpse of a person's true colors. When you work together with other people, you learn how to be strong, which encourages collaboration and helps you develop important teamwork skills that are important in school and at work. For me, it is crucial for future teachers to achieve well in a supportive environment, both for their careers and for themselves. Living on a campus is not only good for us, but it also shows our kids the type of support system we want to build for them, including working together, having mentors, and becoming involved in the community, all of which will help them in school. This is why the campus is more than just a place for me to live. It is the foundation for the work we are going to perform, which includes creating a caring environment that helps our kids achieve well in school and in their social lives. That is all from me. Thank you for listening. Bye.